thanks for joining. This is Carol from the Society of Thoracic Surgeons. This is the Congenital Heart Surgery Database User Group call for December 6th, 2022. Leanne is off sick, near death, I hear, but I think she's recovering. She had a really bad cold, and hopefully she'll be back feeling a little bit better tomorrow, and we'll be able to join us in the coming up here soon. So on the call with me today from STS, we have Addie Dolan, Chastity Wellness, Janet Spritzer, one of our core group members, Leslie Wacker, Melinda Offer. From IQVIA, we have Jeffrey Matthews, who will be giving our IQVIA updates today, and Melanie Bent. And then thank you, Dr. Jacobs, for taking time and joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Today, I also want to say happy St. Nicholas Day to all those celebrating St. Nicholas. And hope you have a great day today. So for our agenda, STS, the welcome and introduction, some STS updates, IQVIA updates, and then user feedback. If you have a case that you'd like us to review, please include your ticket number and case number if you're waiting for feedback from IQVIA. This is Annie. This is Leanne's cat. This picture was taken last year. As you can see, she's not very happy. The Christmas tree's in our spot. Anyway, STS updates, the training manual that was sent over to me today. So I'll get that posted. I'll send that over to marketing and hope that it'll be posted by the end of the week. 2022 harvest. The analysis report went through user acceptance testing. They found a few issues that we needed to work with the analytics on. So that report went back through analytics. It's now coming back to us. We're expecting that to be available to you all in early 2023. The updated stat scores were implemented in analysis, and this includes reporting period includes dates from July 1st, 2018 through June 30th, 2022. The 2023 harvest, the spring and fall harvest dates have been posted. The harvest date page has been updated. Spring 23 harvest closes on March 10th. That will include a reporting period from January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2022. And then the fall 23 harvest will close on September 15th with procedure dates from July 1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2023. The data version 6.23.2 update will go live July 1st. And the data collection forms coming soon. Leanne has been out for the last several days due to being sick. So she's sorry for the delay in that, but we'll get that posted as soon as she can. This is the same information, just a timeline if you wanted to take a screenshot. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but same information. And I just added in user group calls monthly webinar. We did have a monthly webinar scheduled for December 20th. That has been canceled due to vacations. We will not be in the, most of us will not be working that day. So next user group call will be January 3rd, and next monthly webinar will be January 17th. Still available is the AQO Virtual Pass. That was reopened. With the Virtual Pass, you would receive access to all content from AQO. This includes all tracks: adult cardiac, congenital, general thoracic, intermax, PDmax. You'll receive access to all on-demand, which was the pre-recorded content. All live recorded sessions are available. And there will also be a Hot Topics webinar where we'll go over some of the, I guess you want to say high priority, or those sessions that got the most attention, both recorded or live sessions. Kind of do synopsis of those sessions, and then open Q&A following each of those short snippets from the presenters on what they had presented at AQO. And it's a great place. So you would have access, those that attended live and those that purchased the virtual pass will have access to this Hot Topics webinar. More information will be coming regarding how to register and dates and agendas for that. It'll probably be about a 4 to 6 hour webinar that we plan to present live, which will be held on Zoom. More information will come on that. And then now I'm going to hand it over to Jeffrey Matthews with IQVIA for his updates. Jeffrey?
Thank you, Carol. Good day, everyone. There were a handful of enhancements that were rolled out this past weekend. Let's go over those in some detail. Um, First, the primary procedure and case eligibility and mortality analysis reports had a couple of enhancements. First one, STS 8906. The report perimeter page has been updated to include the reporting date range of January 1st, 2019 through December 31st of 2022. STS 8628, the primary procedure report has been updated to display the parent combination procedure code when the individual codes are selected and meet the criteria based on the exception rules. For example, if the operation has codes 1110 ASO and 1280 aortic arch repair selected, and either are listed as the primary and not the parent code, the parent code being 1123, arterial switch procedure plus aortic arch repair, the report will display the parent code, 1123, as the recommended STS primary procedure code. For the data quality report, there was an enhancement, STS 8611. The DQR has been updated to include new warning validations for additional combination codes. The report will alert users to review specific procedures which make up a combo code on an operation record. The new warning validations added are for the following combo codes, and I'll give my best shot at these names. 2130 superior cavopulmonary anastomosis plus PA reconstruction, 2200 TAP VC repair plus shunt, systematic to pulmonary, 2330 bidirectional cavopulmonary shunt plus atrioventricular valvuloplasty, 2340 Fontan plus atrioventricular valvuloplasty, 3450 DORV plus AV canal repair. The warning validation will not prevent a record from saving to the database. The message will simply advise that the parent procedure code should be selected instead of the individual codes.
Jeffrey, I think you totally nailed those for never saying those before, because I guarantee that probably 75% of us have said it the same way the first time for valvuloplasty. So you did great.
Thank you very much, Carol.
Yeah, you nailed it. Next slide. Okay, there you go.
And finally, well, not finally, but for the CHSD risk adjusted dashboard report, there were two enhancements. STS 8502, table 26 has been updated to include new diagnosis codes listed below. 2500 aortic stenosis, subvalvar discrete, 2510 aortic stenosis, subvalvar IHSS, 2520 aortic stenosis, subvalvar tunnel-like, and then STS 8776, patient drill down results have been updated to display the assigned stat mortality category within the stat mortality category column provided from the DCRI analysis.
Yeah, those are all really great updates. One more slide. Oh, okay, sorry.
Sure. And finally, an enhancement to the CHSD participant dashboard. This is the non-analyzed report. STS 8510, the stat category selection section has been updated to reflect latest changes to the Appendix C stat category assignment, updates on the report perimeter selection page. Please note submitted tickets are currently under review, and the IQVIA support team will follow up on resolution and/or target release confirmation. The IQVIA team is currently reviewing items that will be released in an upcoming release, though those items will be posted to the notifications section.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for that. Any analysis report questions, please contact the IQVIA support team at chsdtechsupport@iqvia.com. STSDCRI will be looped in as needed when tickets are escalated to tier 2. And contact information for Leanne L. Jones at sts.org, or if you have operational questions, contracting questions, or questions about assigned users on your account, please reach out to stsdb@sts.org. Chastity or Leslie, did you have anything to add into any of those updates that Jeffrey has presented?
I
I do
know.
not have any further updates.
Okay. Thank you both. And upcoming webinar user group calls January 3rd at 12 p.m. Central, and the monthly webinar January 17th at 12 p.m. Central. And I don't see any questions. If anybody wanted to raise their hand, ask anything, just make sure your mic is on. Or if you have any questions, please put them in the Q&A. And Chastity, while we're waiting to see if any questions come in, did you want to give a quick update on the training manual? Sorry to put you on the spot. The training manual for 623 and the progress that you and your team is making on that?
Absolutely. So we have broken the data collection form into multiple sections, and we're tackling it section by section and figuring out, updating the definitions, clarifying the definitions with the previously previously posed questions that came into the core group. And so modifying it that way, adding bookmarks and links and things like that. And last but not least, adding in all the new adult questions with much help from Melinda from the adult side of things, who has been a tremendous help in getting this information put together. So we're constantly in communication, the core group, with Melinda, and getting our questions answered and figuring out, really how to put this together in time for go live in 2023.
Great, thank you so much. And I know our goal is to hopefully have it available before go live, but I know it's a huge lift, especially incorporating all of the adult fields for adult with congenital heart disease. So thank you so much for working on that, and thanks Melinda for helping from the adult side. There was a question in the Q&A that says, sorry, I missed the first 5 minutes. Is there any update on the harvest report? The harvest report for 2022 is expected to be released in early 2023. The first reports we received back from DCRI went through user acceptance testing. There were a few areas regarding the institution of the new combo codes that needed to be re-reviewed. So DCRI redid the analysis, and we're expecting that back to be posted hopefully to sites in early 2023 after it undergoes another review process. And then, there was a question about organizing the library. And I know, as we get more documents into that library, it kind of grows on one on top of each other. And we try to put the most important ones up at the top of it. But as any type of record keeping, you all may know, sometimes you have to go back through every few months and just reorganize it. So it makes sense. So Melanie's replied that they're looking at a way to reconfigure the layout in the future. So hopefully that will be helpful. And then any other questions, comments? This is from Maggie Smith. When STS is determining the volume for a program to decide if it's low, medium, or high volume, are only index procedures of type 1 or type 2 counted, or all procedures counted in the center's volume? And I don't know the answer to that question, but I can go into the national report overview and see if we can find anything there. I'm sure
Carol, it is the number of index operations on average per year over the 4-year analysis window.
Wonderful. Thank you, Chastity. I didn't have to go into the report overview.
No.
You saved me some clicks. Next question. Is there a definitive data dictionary while pulling the data through software like SQL or MS Access? So I'm not quite sure. Chastity, you might want to, or Leslie, jump in here as well. But the definitive data dictionary, I think we have to be careful when we talk about pulling over just the definitions that are provided in the training manual, because of the updates that come out monthly, the intent clarifications that come out monthly to help provide more granularity to that data definition, which is typically very general in nature. So I would be very cautious with using a set data dictionary for anything in light of those definitions becoming clearer through every month being up, receiving some type of, not update, but clarification. Chastity, do you have anything, or Leslie, anything to add to that?
I guess you're right. Like, I would caution using any other data dictionary that isn't our training manual. Just because we do update monthly and we clarify or sometimes have to even change a definition depending on what's going on, within the database and such, or what programs are doing or what needs are trying to be met. And so if you have a static dictionary that you're using and it's not pulling in, what has been updated in the training manual, then I'm afraid that you won't have the most up-to-date information.
Yeah, I agree as well, but I think this might be like, I don't know that we have anything that we publish out there for all sites, but I believe in the past with other registries, we've had access to an access database that then helped us to program like parent-child relationships or expected type of fields, like a text or integer, but not like a field specific definition. So I'm not sure exactly which way they're going. And either way, I don't think we have that available.
Yeah, we don't have any type of, I think I know what you're talking about, Leslie. I've had requests for that before with adult cardiac from some of the sites that have their own internal databases. And we don't have anything like that available that we share besides the software specifications. And I don't know that we've posted those for congenital with this last upgrade, but we will post the software specifications with the 623. Is that kind of, is that where you're leaning, Leslie?
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think we haven't, for some reason, we didn't post them with the last one or the previous version, but we will be posting them with 623. I wanted to make a suggestion for the new 6.23 data manual. Some of the complications have really complex multi-part definitions. The way that I'm going to try this chylothorax definition was reformatted. It made it so much easier to read through. It would be great if other ones could be formatted in a similar way, such as the sternal wound definitions.
Krista, we hear you, and absolutely. So what I've done currently in the complications is it will have a header called, like definition. This is what a chylothorax is. What is the time frame we're looking for? So perhaps, this would be within the OR or any time in the applicable post-op time period, and then code this factor if, or code this complication if, and then it would list it out, much like the chylothorax is with, you have to have chest tube out for so long or get a new chest tube, and then some treatments as well. So yes, we hear you, and you will see that in the new training manual.
Yeah, I think the new training manual, I think is going to be pleasing to a lot of people. I can't wait to see what the final product looks like. I'm excited because I know Melinda did a great job with adult cardiac, and I know you and her had been working on this. So I think it's going to be nice and clean and very dense with information, but in a good format way. Could you show the IQVIA update slides again that show the primary procedure mismatch combination procedures? I think I'm on the right screen. And then Melanie has said that the IQVIA updates are also posted in the notification section in the IQVIA platform for reference. Am I on the right slide? I think so. I think it was this one, right? One of these. These slides will be posted within the next week. You can pull them down as well. Okay. Any other questions for a wonderful group of people that we have on with us today? Okay. Chastity, Leslie, Dr. Jacobs, Janet, IQVIA. Final thoughts, comments?
Great job, everybody.
Thanks, Dr. Jacobs. And thanks for leading us, being one of our leaders through all of this as well. Okay, but I guess we're going to end there. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Safe holidays. Be careful if you're out traveling. Enjoy time with family and friends, and we'll see you soon.